Welcome to the Stoic Formula, your guide to ancient wisdom for a modern world. Here, we break down timeless Stoic principles to help you master your emotions, sharpen your mindset, and build a life of clarity and resilience. Let's dive into the formula for inner peace, mastering emotions. A Stoic guide. In an age dominated by constant noise, emotional volatility, and the pursuit of instant gratification, the ancient philosophy of Stoicism offers a clear, steady path toward inner peace and resilience. Our modern world bombards us with stimuli, from social media notifications to daily stressors, triggering emotional responses that often feel overwhelming or uncontrollable. Stoicism, however, reminds us that we have a choice. We can become slaves to these reactions, or we can learn to observe, understand, and master them. At the heart of Stoicism lies a powerful principle. Mastery over one's emotions is the key to a virtuous and fulfilled life. This isn't about emotional suppression. It's about cultivating inner strength and clarity. Understanding Stoicism. Stoicism was founded in the early 3rd century BCE in Athens by Zeno of Citium and was later refined by prominent Roman thinkers such as Seneca, Epictetus, and Marcus Aurelius. It teaches that while we cannot control the world around us, we can always control our internal responses. The Stoics believed that living in harmony with nature, meaning both the physical world and human nature, was essential to a flourishing life. Central to their philosophy is the idea that our suffering doesn't come from external events, but from our interpretations and judgments of those events. By correcting our thinking, we can free ourselves from emotional turmoil and lead lives of purpose, clarity, and integrity. The Stoic approach to emotions. Stoicism doesn't promote emotional numbness. Rather, it encourages the development of emotional intelligence through philosophical clarity. The Stoics introduced the concept of apatheia, a state of inner peace and freedom from the control of destructive emotions such as anger, fear, envy, and obsessive desire. This state is not achieved by denying feelings, but by understanding their roots and transforming harmful impulses into constructive behavior. The Stoic sage is not cold or indifferent, but rational, calm, and compassionate. They experience joy, love, and even sorrow, but always in balance, never in excess or in contradiction with reason. 1. Recognize what you can and cannot control. The dichotomy of control is the foundation of Stoic emotional discipline. It asserts that there are only two categories of things in life: those we can control and those we cannot. Our thoughts, actions, intentions, and values are within our control. Everything else, other people's opinions, outcomes, politics, weather, illness, and even death, lies outside it. By internalizing this truth, we free ourselves from unnecessary anxiety and frustration. Why waste energy on things beyond our influence? The Stoic practices detachment not as indifference, but as clarity. By focusing exclusively on our own character and choices, we cultivate peace and resilience. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. Marcus Aurelius. 2. Practice mindful reflection. Stoic philosophers emphasize the importance of daily reflection as a tool for emotional mastery. Marcus Aurelius's meditations, originally written as private notes, demonstrate how examining one's thoughts and actions can lead to deeper self-understanding. By journaling or quietly reviewing your day, you become more aware of how your emotions arise and how your judgments shape them. This reflection creates a pause between impulse and reaction, allowing space for wisdom. Ask yourself, Why did I react that way? What fear or desire was driving that emotion? Was it necessary or helpful? In time, this habit trains the mind to respond with intention rather than reflex. 3. Reframe setbacks as opportunities. The Stoics viewed adversity not as misfortune, but as training. Every setback, loss, or hardship is an opportunity to practice virtue, to exercise patience, courage, humility, or perseverance. Instead of asking, "Why is this happening to me?" the Stoic asks, "How can I grow from this?" This shift in mindset transforms suffering into strength. Emotional pain becomes a forge, shaping us into wiser, more resilient individuals. The Stoics didn't deny pain or misfortune, but they reframed it. By turning obstacles into opportunities, we regain control over how we interpret and respond to life's inevitable challenges. The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. Marcus Aurelius. 4. Premeditation of adversity. Premeditatio malorum. The Stoic practice of premeditatio malorum, or the premeditation of evils, involves visualizing potential difficulties or misfortunes before they happen. This isn't about catastrophizing or worrying. It's about mentally preparing ourselves to face life's uncertainties with grace and composure. By imagining setbacks ahead of time, whether it's losing a job, facing illness, or being criticized, we reduce their emotional impact and develop resilience. When adversity comes, we are not caught off guard. We have already rehearsed our response, rooted in courage and acceptance. This practice builds an inner fortress against panic, disappointment, and fear. 5. Live according to virtue. For the Stoics, emotional mastery is not an end in itself. It's the byproduct of living a virtuous life. The 4 cardinal virtues, wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance, serve as moral compasses in all decisions and interactions. When we align our actions with these virtues, our emotions naturally follow in harmony. A just person doesn't feel resentment because they act fairly. A courageous person doesn't wallow in fear because they face danger with reasoned resolve. Virtue brings emotional consistency, not chaos. By striving to be good rather than feel good, we cultivate a more durable, meaningful sense of well-being. Applying Stoicism today. Despite being over 2 millennia old, Stoic principles remain remarkably applicable to modern life. In a world of chronic stress, information overload, and emotional manipulation, through advertising, media, and even politics, Stoicism provides a mental anchor. You don't need to retreat to the mountains or live like a monk to apply these teachings. Whether you're managing workplace politics, navigating a breakup, or facing financial stress, Stoicism offers practical tools to navigate these challenges with dignity and strength. Practices like morning reflection, evening journaling, and mindful response to provocation can help you live a more intentional, emotionally grounded life. The growing popularity of Stoic apps, podcasts, and communities only proves its enduring relevance. Final thoughts. Mastering your emotions isn't about suppressing them. It's about transforming them into allies rather than enemies. Stoicism gives us a timeless framework to understand the sources of our emotional pain and to replace them with clarity, purpose, and virtue. As you integrate Stoic practices into your life, you may find that your emotions no longer control you. You understand them, channel them, and learn from them. And in doing so, you come closer to what the Stoics called eudaimonia, a life of inner peace, moral integrity, and unshakable fulfillment. Thanks for watching the Stoic Formula. If you found value in today's lesson, Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this with someone who's on the path of self-mastery. Remember, your mind is yours to train. Your peace is yours to protect. Until next time, stay grounded, stay rational, and stay stoic.